Welcome to the WBC arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Ice Cold. And they'll be facing the Artist.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Up first, Ice Cold from Canada. They're coming up against the Artist.
As soon as the ball goes.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Canada, wearing the white trunks with red trim, Ice Cold.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. This is a high-octane battle. That left hook missed. Bombs away. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at Corey right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter shot by her. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Insane action. Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. She misses with the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing. On to the second round. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
You want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
That jab doesn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that jab. She got clipped by that counter. Nice counter. Hold that thought! And we may see an early stoppage here. And Ice Cold has been knocked down. And this replay proves it. The body shot did her in.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
So get out there and use it. Switch on. Get this box. Nice round. Great round. That was amazing. Okay, all we need to do now is refocus her round. So I need you.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. She catches and counters. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. She wasn't ready for that counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The jab just got blocked. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just got on the job like we trained. Get back out there.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punching. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
The straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Missing with the left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
Great round, great round. Now relax.
There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Got her with a punch. So much firepower here. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. And down goes ice cold. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to... It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Great work. I love that. You've been doing so well. Those jabs are slick. Great work. I love it.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They exchange punches. When you're in trouble, you got to keep your gloves high, and that's what they did right there. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output Clip thought there would be some more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
That was a great round. You're fighting smart. You're staying ahead. I don't care. Get back up.
Here we go. It's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter shot by her. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They both want the knockout.
Just missed with that hook. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. She scores without counter. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this could be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen this.
I've seen you do this.
Round 8, and we're off again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Will the referee step in? Down to the canvas goes ice cold. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your blood.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what they're...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more... It's okay to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
6, 7, 8. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. The perfect counter lands. The courage on display here is incredible. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up. Took a...
And we enter the ninth. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How much confidence do you build when your opponent's... How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, can you continue?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Midway through the round, and it looks like she has the advantage.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That counter shot lands. And Ice Cold has been knocked down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.